Good morning, friends. Good morning. Let's have a quick market update. Uh, you shouldn't be confused or something. Let's be clear what's happening exactly. So, you know the structure, you know the chart, what's happening. We were dropping, the market started accepting Bitcoin below 30K. Now, today we got this local bump. Now, we don't need to read this isolated to the entire uh, legacy markets. Today, all the stocks and indicates futures are pumping in a corrective way. So Bitcoin is now acting more like, when it's weak, it's following stocks, it's following SP 500, it's affected by DXY. So this is one part. Now we can't trade multi-dimensions markets. So we need to check that chart, what is telling. So as we are dropping down, so there are so many late shorters. So just think about this. If you want to hunt these shorters, where would be their stops or where would be their liquidations? So there are two areas normally traders are hiding their stops or liquidations levels above. Is this level, which is sharply around 31K, which is previous weekly low. Also, it was support on the 1 hour before we lost it and become as a resistance. So once the price break through this, then there will be a chain of liquidations and stop loss, uh, short stops triggering, which is a market buy. So we get this. Now, if you are shorting this, what is the next place you could hide your stops? If you are conservative, then if initially you could hide this, and some will be conservatives and hiding above this level. So this is around 32.4 and this is around 32k 32k. So typically what happens here, you should or you need to monitor this on the low time frames. Okay, whenever you see price pumping, then doing something like this, then a pump with a rejection with volume, then this will go all the way down. Okay, it always happens like this: price pumping, consolidating, then you think this is a breakout, then it goes all the way down, it end up like SFP we call it or something. Here you market short this, here you market short this. Till then, don't front run to short this, in my opinion. I will wait to see how it will react here. If the market accept Bitcoin again above this zone, as we said earlier, then we have the chance to run towards 35k. Okay, so I won't short this. I will be waiting to see this. Now, the second thing is, as we are talking about liquidations and stops for late shorters. I took a screenshot yesterday before the daily close about BTC liquidations map, and I put it here. Let me show you. So this is yesterday when the price was in 20Ks. And as you can see, there is huge liquidations, especially here. We can see here the big ones are around here, 31K. And this is aligning with our read to the chart itself. Let's again compare it to the chart. Come on. This is the chart itself, and as you can see, this 31K is the SR and previous weekly low, and it was the support. So many hiding their liquidations and stop above this. Now what happens next? Let's see what happens. Is the price breakthrough this liquidating all these guys? You see this big liquidation just happened. Okay, now this is also creating some licks below the price. So now there is uh, no need to short this, in my opinion, and no need to feel the FOMO unless I see the clear strength above this zone. Otherwise, I will consider this just liquidations and late shorters stops hunting. So if I got real acceptance above this, then this should go to 35k. If I saw this kind of structure we talked about, then this is heading south. Let me give you an example about this structure. This one. This is usually the most obvious one. This structure. So you see a breakout, then the next candle directly close below this. This is a market short. Okay. This one you don't need to, how to say. Uh, I mean, you should be watching it and you should be preparing to market short this. No time to take decision. Okay. Now you can't call this in advance because you need to watch the rejection or the reaction here. Okay. Sometimes it happens as a week, but this is the most obvious structure. It's the same also for longs also. So the same, you get some kind of breakout, but it end up like this, especially if there is a volume, then the price start closing below the breakout, then this is a market short structure. The same here also, fake out, then we go south. Okay. So if you are willing to short this, then you always need to be seeking for this kind of setups, resistance, price pump, breakout, which is a fake out, then price goes down. So don't early short this, but if you are considering to short, then you need to be seeking for something like this. Now, if you are seeking for longs, you need to wait and see. You shouldn't see something like this. You should see clear price acceptance above 32K. Then that means this is not only stops or something. This is really some kind of reversal. And we can see how it's pumping so fast now. The most important price action is around 32K. Thank you. That was very short, just to update you. Not to FOMO early and not too short unless you see some real signs of what we are talking about. Uh, Thank you. Have a nice day.